When defeat first creeps in, it is not at all unwelcome. There's a strange pleasure in giving up. I saw this quote in my book within the last couple of days as I was reading on the train, and I really I've never heard it before. It's got this guy, Sebastian Falk. I've never heard of him either. But I thought, man, that's really actually very true. We're conditioned from a young age to believe you're either born with something or you don't have it. And that's really a built-in excuse to say, hey, as soon as something doesn't work out, I have this excuse to say, I just don't have that talent, right? But that's just not the reality. Everything takes work. Everything takes some kind of effort from you in order to build that. But when we hit that mark of defeat, it's really easy to go, hey, you know what? See, I just don't have it. And you just give up. And there's this strange pleasure in that, because it gives you have that excuse to say, I wasn't born with X, Y, or Z. Rather than just taking accountability and accept the fact that, maybe I just wasn't curious enough. Maybe I just tried something too advanced for the level that I am, and I didn't pay attention to that. There's still some things I can learn, be curious about. I can still advance in this rather than just going ahead and giving up. So I think there's a big conversation you can have there, especially with yourself even, and say, hey, how many things have I just given up on when I didn't truly give it real effort? How often did I just talk myself out of doing something? As soon as that first defeat came in, I was willingly just gave it up because, and the reality is, it actually was kind of welcome because I didn't want to advance in it or whatever, or I didn't want to try to work towards it. Or it was just easier to tell people that, this is why I failed and have some excuse. Whatever you want to build in there. But I'm just curious, what have you maybe done this with? And, are you willing to share?